everybody. I am so happy to bring in my guest today, Stephanie Ignafo from Plantspiration. She brings all the inspiration to us. Tell me, how did you come to this journey?
Well, in 2013, my daughter Haley was 15 at the time, and she came home and she said, she came home from school. She said, "Mom, I want to go vegan." And I said, "No way. It's not happening. Worst idea in the world. You're going to die of protein deficiency. You're going to, not have calcium." I truly believed, Elizabeth, that, this was going to be the worst thing she could ever do. She had mentioned that she was reading this book that, didn't use animals for their own self. I understood the logic. So in that moment, I backed her up on, all right, I'll go along with your fad diet, but I went to the internet to search, how long can we live without eating meat? How long could we survive? Will she make it a week? Little did I know, not only can we survive, we can actually thrive. So after John and I were finishing up on what would be our 9th surgery in 11 months, I went back and I revisited for a minute that Forks Over Knife documentary that I had come across, seeing how long my daughter could live. I sat my family down and, I thought we were healthy, eating our lean chicken, eating our low-fat, milk and our low-fat cheese. But after I watched this movie, I just realized here I was enabling these diseases, here I was bringing the food in. I was making my husband overweight. I was helping my son with his childhood obesity, watching my girls struggle with, energy and skin. I realized we were all being affected by what I was bringing home. So I went cold turkey, as they say, and we stopped bringing animal in the house altogether. And we lost 250 pounds, Elizabeth, on accident, eating our plants off over here. So 100 of that was mine. The rest was the rest of my family. It was a huge impact, and I couldn't stop talking about it after that. I felt like everybody should know that this is awesome. I've tried everything. Nothing has worked like this. All the other diets that I had tried, I may have lost a couple pounds here and there, but my entire life I had been obese. I had just found what worked, and it didn't just help me lose weight, it helped me reverse diseases. And I kept it off easily 8 years later. The whole family, we're still cranking the plans. And
yeah. I love this story because you are every mom in America. You start thinking like, what? My kid's going to die. That's just crazy talk. And then particularly, it always helps to have a teenage daughter. They're so very convincing. So if you say like, oh, fine, I'll follow you on a lark for 2 weeks. I'll be a supportive mom. And then lo and behold, you find 250 pounds later, kids have more energy, skin is better, you're reversing lifestyle diseases. I hadn't realized you were on surgery number 9 to help you for complications with obesity. You said that, and everything. You said that you lost 100 of the 250. If you've got a picture there, I'd love to see it. Wow. Here, let's pull that down a little bit. Oh my gosh. That is before that. I wouldn't even be able to see that is you. For anybody listening on podcast, it's a completely different person. Oh my God.
That wasn't even my heaviest. This was me feeling pretty good. I've got the tank top on, I was down to, a good weight. This was as good as I thought it gets. Here we're living the standard American life. We're getting older. We get bigger. We get sicker. Isn't that the way that we think this goes? Well, I'm here to tell people that's not the way it goes.
Yeah, I tell that all the time too. You are here to take back your health. People think that this is sort of a rite of passage. We get older, so we get sick. No, it does not have to be that way. In fact, you can take back not just your health, but your youth. I had no idea that I was holding myself back. And once I let my fingers do the walking, oh, hello, Google. Once you open that door, you're like, oh my gosh, my health was kind of kept from me.
It really was. It really was. Nobody told me about this. Nobody explained I could be eating all that I want. I didn't have to restrict. I didn't have to count. I didn't have to measure. I didn't have to weigh. This was glorious. We were waking up every day, just the scale was actually moving, and it didn't stop. It's like it took us to where we should be.